Good afternoon, Carnival lovers. We're here busy interviewing Sade Hodge. She's one of our youngest troop leaders. This is her second year out for Carnival. We are here to ask her what her different sections are, how many sections she has, her name of her troop, and also you can see that she has one of her young revelers here with in one of her sections. So yes, Sade.
Hello, good evening. The troop name is Escape to Madagascar, where we also have a teen section called Circus. Three sections. We have the tiger, the lion, we have front lines, back lines, and middle lines. Also for the teen sections, for teens 12 to 18 years, we have front lines, back line, and middle line also.
When you say you have teens, so your section is divided in two categories, two ages. So what are the ages and how can people register if you have more space? And your band, if you have a band, a DJ, the parents that would like to register would like to have this kind of information to make a decision what troop they would like to have their kids in.
Unfortunately, the kids section from 3 to 12 is already sold out, but we do have the teen section left, which is from 12 to 18, and the prices ranges from 150 to 250 for the front line, depending on what you choose for the teens. We will have two separate trucks, which is for the teen section and the kids section. One will be DJ Fabulous and one will be DJ Lucian.
Can you please explain us what section is this one?
This is a front line. She is Maarten from Escape to Madagascar. If you look at the movie, you will see the zebra, and she depicts the zebra.
And what different sections you have? You said you have Alex, I think.
Yes, I have.
Headpiece for Alex here?
No, that's been discontinued. We're not using that one again.
But let's not continue, but it's okay. We're festive anyway.
But we do have Alex the lion, we have Melman the giraffe, we have King Julian, we have Gia, which was in a third movie, and we have Gloria. Oh, wow. So we have all the characters in the parade. Yes.
King Julian, isn't that the one that
yes, the crazy one.
Okay, good. The prices, you mentioned that.
Yes.
You mentioned the different sections.
Yes.
How is the experience for your second year?
It went easier than the first year because, a lot of people came out to the parade last year and they told me that they wanted kids to join. And I actually went over registration. So I must say this year has been pretty well for us. How many
revelers do you have in the kids section?
So far in the kids we have 75 revelers.
And in the teen?
In the teens we have 10 so far.
10 so far.
Yes,
okay,
and we need about 5 more teens. So if you're a teen and you're looking to join us, then we have 5 more costumes left.
What inspired you? Because last year you had, I think you had Minions, and the float was beautiful. I remember seeing her as a first time, all nervous, running back and forth, that I had to grab her and say, Sade, relax. It's going to be good. Relax. So what gave you the inspiration to start last year and continue this year?
I decided to start last year because I noticed a lot of the kids troop, there was lacking, a lot of participants, a lot of troop leaders were lacking, and they're mostly going to the grand and adults. So I said, let me start something nice for the kids to, make them have a great time and a nice feeling. And I came about Escape to Madagascar because I was looking for something with a lot of characters. And I decided to name it Escape to Madagascar because they're escaping to Madagascar from the Caribbean. So that's what I came up with, the Escape to Madagascar team.
Who are your designers?
My designer is someone from the Bahamas. Yes, by the name of Angelo. They are designing, and Kenrick Latouche.
Okay, yes. So you're using a designer from St. Martin?
Yes, and one from international.
Is the designer on island or he just or you
Yes, there. He's on the island. Yeah, both of them are on the island right now.
with your troop? What do you provide? Provide costumes,
We
shoes?
provide costumes, we provide shoes, we provide food, we provide drinks. We also provide a restroom, and we provide a float and everything else that a parade is.
So here we have Sade Hodge, our troop leader, and what's your name, sweetie?
Makeda.
Sorry,
Makeda.
Makeda. Are you excited to join the carnival?
Yes.
And how old are you?
5.
Okay, so we see Makeda in Mardi on the 8th of April. So don't forget, please come out and support the kids, support all our carnival activities. Thank you, Carnival 2017. Yes, Morena, you said you have 4 years participating in Carnival in the Junior Parade. What gave you that inspiration? What inspired you to start involving yourself in Carnival?
When I first take part in Carnival, when I was a younger child, I always had a dream to have a troupe of my own. So 4 years ago, I asked my daughter, "What do you think if I do a troupe?" And she said, "Yeah, why not? Do it." And that's how I got involved into doing a troupe. So yeah.
You have this your mascamp is more fantasy, but what's the name of the troupe, the theme of the troupe this year, and where did you get the idea from?
Okay. More Fantasy is coming out this year with Floral Ballerina, and also the second section will be the cultural mass ball. And where I got the idea from, the first section, I did a project with my sister for a competition of a queen show that was held at Belvedere Community Center. And I did the ballerina outfit. And seeing that it was so beautiful, I decided, why should I leave it, get away from me, and let me put it a part of the section in the troupe. And the second one came about, I had to do a mask for my mom for her job. She was going to a staff ball, and the mask came out very nice too. So I then came up with the cultural mask ball. So that's how those two came about. So
Hearing you explain the costume and the design, I am assuming that you are the designer.
yes, I am.
And you design the costume, but are you sewing them? Are you having them sewed abroad, or are you using a local seamstress?
um, my first intention was for me to do here locally because it was difficult to get certain materials from away. The idea where I was going to this year did not work out for me to bring in items from abroad, so I stuck with my seamstress that is for the second year around, which is Miss Corey Haynes.
Here we have one of our young revelers from Morena's troupe, More Fantasy. How are you, my dear?
I'm good.
How old are you?
I'm 8 years old.
Is this the first time you're in a carnival troupe?
No.
Oh no, so you're accustomed to this.
Yes.
Okay, tell me about your costume. Do you know what your costume represents? No? Okay. We'll have Morena give us a description of her costume. This is from the younger section. This is the first section. Morena?
This is the floral ballerina. At the time, I was working on a project with my sister, her daughter was taking part in a queen show at Belvedere Community Center, and the concept was a ballerina. So seeing that I did something so cute, I said I didn't want it to go to waste, and I decided to put it as one of the sections in the group. She is representing a ballerina, but added floral design to her costumes so that she becomes a floral ballerina. There are 8 young ladies that will be in this section, and then the second section you will see soon, that is the cultural ball mask.
There you have it, a floral ballerina. Can you spin around, please, ballerina? Beautiful. Thank you. Here we are with our second section that Morena is going to give us her description of it.
This is for our older group members, which is going to be the cultural ball mass ball. Sorry, I'm mixing it up. And it is consists of floral and also plaid. So of which I have the French and the Dutch side representing in the cultural mass ball. This is just one of them, and the other one I didn't have a display for you today, but definitely you will see it on the day of the parade. And Chandrika Chitik is displaying our beautiful piece today.
Is Chandrika also in the parade, or you're just our model for today?
Just a model for today
Oh, it's not. Why aren't you a reveler on that day?
because I help in my model.
Oh, mommy's helper. Congratulations on your mom. Nice costume. I hope that in the future you also continue and keep on helping her. Yes, thank you. So there you have it, our costume for More Fantasy. I would like to tell Morena thank you for being part of the parade for the last 4 years. Without you troop leaders, we don't have actually a carnival. You are the ones that make our carnival, you troop leaders. So thank you, and please keep on coming out.
If you wish to contact More Fantasy, you could contact us at 554-5281 and register your child. Right now, we only have costumes for little girls, but in the near future, we will incorporate also boy costumes too. Thank you.
There you have it. Please come out April 8th, our children parade starting at 2 o'clock at Jose Lake, and it comes down to Pondville, ends at the university parking lot. So please be there. See you there next day. Bye. Good evening, Jasmine. Thank you for having us here at your mass camp, at the Survivors Mass Camp.
Good evening.
Here we are at the Survivors Mass Camp. Jasmine, tell me, how is the experience going this year?
2017, which should have been a very spectacular year. We anticipated a lot, had a lot on paper, but unfortunately we had to make major changes, and we pulled through it. So we'll be on the road.
What made you become a troop leader, and how long have you been doing this?
Actually, the late Miss Veronica Gums approached me in taking over the troop, which was back then the GB's Children Carnival Troop, and I willingly did it, and I'm stuck.
In what year was that?
That was 1993.
Wow. From then to now, what's your experience?
Me personally, I have learned a lot. Met a lot of great costume builders. St. Maarten, Trinidad, St. Lucia, Anguilla, and you name it, Sabre Statia. I have met a lot of great costume builders.
Do you design your costumes yourself, or you have a designer, or are you your own seamstress? How do you go about with your designers? And if do you have a designer, local designer, or a regional or international designer?
Well, Survivors production is all local. Designers, builders, decorators, we're all locals. We does everything here. Unfortunately, some of the goods we still have to ship from abroad, but everything else is done on the island.
And you design your stuff yourself, or you have someone designing for you?
I do all the designing myself.
How many sections do you have in the junior parade?
Our junior parade is basically one section. This year we have 85 children. It's a portrayal of parts of costume that we did over the years. So you will see it throughout in the costume. So don't say like, I saw it already. Yes.
So just like a flashback of all the beautiful and colorful costume throughout the years. You gave me a beautiful individual piece. Can you give us a little bit more details on this piece?
Well, this piece belonged to our junior queen. Besides just doing costume, we also does coaching for pageant. This is our junior delegate piece that took part last week in the junior queen.
So yes, thank you for leaving me do this interview in this lovely costume. Is I love the colors. Tell me about we have two pieces here for the junior revelers.
Well, these are just a small sample of what we will be coming out with for 2017. Of course, if you know the history of survivors, we save the bang for the road. And you will see the full display of the cast.
What's the cost to jam in your troupe?
The cost this year is $40 per child.
$40 parents. Wow, that's amazing. If I guess also I think in the past you always give a certain amount of costume to the less fortunate.
Yes, we do.